In 261 BC, the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka launched a devastating war against the kingdom of Kalinga. The war not only altered the course of history, but also transformed Ashoka from a ruthless conqueror to a symbol of peace and non-violence. This is the story of the Kalinga War and its profound legacy. Kalinga was a prosperous and independent kingdom, strategically located along the eastern coast of India. For years, it thrived as a hub of maritime trade, connecting India to Southeast Asia. The Mauryan Empire, established by Chandragupta Maurya and expanded under Bindusara, became the most powerful empire in India. Ashoka, the grandson of Chandragupta, ascended the throne around 268 BC and sought to consolidate his power by bringing the independent kingdom of Kalinga under his rule. Kalinga's location was crucial. Its control over important trade routes and maritime commerce was a significant economic threat to Magadha. Surrounded by the Mauryan Empire on three sides, Kalinga remained independent, which was seen as intolerable by Ashoka. Ashoka's desire to expand his empire and eliminate any potential threats played a major role. The rich resources, flourishing trade, and independent spirit of Kalinga made it an attractive target. Kalinga's wealth from trade and commerce in the Indian Ocean was a direct competitor to the Mauryan Empire, which had not developed a strong naval power at the time. The kingdom's prosperity was an eyesore for Magadha. Some legends even suggest personal motivations, such as the story of Ashoka's jewels being stolen by the Nagas of Kalinga, or the romantic tale of Karuvaki, a fisherman's daughter whom Ashoka supposedly desired. In 261 BC, 8 years after Ashoka's coronation, the Mauryan emperor launched a full-scale invasion of Kalinga. The Mauryan army, known to number in the hundreds of thousands, was unmatched in size and strength. Despite being smaller in numbers, the people of Kalinga put up a fierce resistance. The war was brutal, and it raged on the banks of the Daya River, near modern-day Bhubaneswar. Men, women, and even children fought to defend their homeland. According to Ashoka's own inscriptions in Rock Edict III, the war resulted in over 100,000 deaths, 150,000 were taken as prisoners, and countless others died from their wounds and the aftermath. The river Daya is said to have run red with the blood of the fallen. The sheer devastation of the Kalinga War left Ashoka deeply affected. In Rock Edict III, Ashoka expresses his profound remorse. In conquering indeed an unconquered country, Kalinga, the slaying, death, deporting that occur, there are considered extremely painful and serious by the Devanampiya, beloved of the gods. This moment marked a turning point in Ashoka's life. No longer the ruthless Chandasoka, cruel Ashoka, he embraced Buddhism and vowed to rule with compassion and non-violence. Ashoka dedicated himself to Dhamma, righteousness, and became known as Dharmasoka, righteous Ashoka. After the Kalinga War, Ashoka was converted to Buddhism, either by the monk Upagupta, the young Nigrota, or Moggalliputta Tissa. Inspired by Buddhist principles, he dedicated his reign to promoting peace and welfare. Ashoka's conversion to Buddhism had far-reaching effects. He sent his son, Mahendra, and daughter, Sangamitra, to spread Buddhism to Sri Lanka. His missions also reached Burma, Suvarnabhumi, Greece, Egypt, and Central Asia. Under Ashoka, Buddhism evolved from a regional religion to a global one. Ashoka's transformation was immortalized in his edicts, engraved on rocks and pillars throughout his empire. In the Kalinga edicts at Dhauli and Jaugarh, Ashoka expressed his new philosophy of Dhamma. All men are my children, and just as I desire for my own children that they should obtain welfare and happiness both in this world and the next, I desire the same for all men. Ashoka's legacy is not one of conquest, but one of compassion. His promotion of non-violence, tolerance, and welfare became a model for rulers across Asia. Today, Ashoka's symbol of the lion capital stands as a symbol of India's ideals of peace and unity. The Kalinga War, though a devastating conflict, became a turning point in world history. From the horrors of battle emerged a ruler who chose peace over war, compassion over cruelty. Ashoka's transformation serves as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, humanity can choose a path of peace and enlightenment.